Toenail fungus is incredibly common. It affects about 10% of the general population, but that number jumps to 20% for people over 60 and up to 50% for those over 70. So if you're dealing with this, you're definitely not alone. The fungus thrives in warm, moist environments, which is why your toes are particularly vulnerable. Your feet spend a lot of time in shoes where it's dark, warm, and often sweaty, creating the perfect breeding ground for fungi. Recognizing the signs. Let me walk you through the common signs of toenail fungus so you know what you're dealing with. The most obvious sign is discoloration. Your nail might turn white, yellow, brown, or even green or black in severe cases. Usually it starts at the edge of the nail and spreads toward the cuticle. Thickening of the nail is another major indicator. The nail becomes harder to trim and may feel substantially thicker than your other nails. You might notice the nail becoming brittle, crumbly, or ragged. Pieces might break off, and the edges can become rough and irregular. The shape of the nail can change and become distorted. It might curl or lift away from the nail bed. There may be a build-up of debris under the nail, which is actually dead skin and nail fragments. Sometimes there's a slightly foul odour coming from the infected nail. The nail may separate from the nail bed, a condition called onychomycosis, which can be uncomfortable or painful. If you're experiencing pain, swelling, or signs of a bacterial infection like pus or red streaks, you should see a healthcare provider right away. These could indicate a more serious infection. Why natural remedies? Now you might be wondering why we're focusing on natural remedies when there are prescription medications available. Let me explain. Prescription antifungal medications can be effective, but they often come with side effects. Oral antifungals can affect your liver, require regular blood tests, and may interact with other medications. Topical prescription treatments can take a very long time to work, sometimes over a year, and they don't always penetrate the nail effectively. Natural remedies, on the other hand, tend to have fewer side effects, are more affordable, and can be very effective, especially if you're persistent and patient. Many natural antifungals have been used for centuries and have scientific research backing up their effectiveness. That said, severe cases may require medical treatment, and there's no shame in that. But for mild to moderate cases, natural approaches are definitely worth trying first. Top natural remedies that actually work. Let's get into the remedies you've been waiting for. I'm going to share the most effective natural treatments, and the key with all of these is consistency. You need to be patient and stick with it. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is probably the most well-known natural antifungal, and for good reason. It has powerful antifungal and antiseptic properties that have been proven in multiple studies. To use tea tree oil, you want to get 100% pure tea tree oil. Apply it directly to the affected nail using a cotton swab or cotton ball. Make sure you get it under the nail and around the edges. Do this twice daily, morning and night. Some people have sensitive skin, so if you experience irritation, you can dilute it with a carrier oil like coconut oil or olive oil. Mix 1 part tea tree oil with 1 part carrier oil. You should start seeing improvement within a few weeks, but continue treatment for at least 3 months, or until the infected nail has completely grown out and been replaced by healthy nail. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar creates an acidic environment that fungi hate. It also has antifungal properties that can help eliminate the infection. The most effective method is a foot soak. Mix equal parts apple cider vinegar and warm water in a basin or tub. Soak your feet for 30 minutes daily. After soaking, dry your feet thoroughly, especially between the toes. You can also apply undiluted apple cider vinegar directly to the nail with a cotton ball several times a day. Let it dry naturally. Make sure you're using raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother in it for maximum effectiveness.